Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into this. I want to go ahead and say what she think we're talking about is 100% facts. I've seen this on my job. That's why whenever I go to company events, I bring my wife and my daughter with me. It makes you look it makes you look better in the corporate eyes that you're a family man because it's presenting as you handle your responsibilities and you have responsibilities to take care of, so they feel like they'll be able to count on you a lot more versus a single man. Now I know she's talking about black men, but I'm talking about men in general, all men, all races. But let's go ahead and get into her video.
Systematic racism aside, black man, there's something I want to put you on game about if you are in corporate America. A lot of black men are not moving up in corporate America, and it's because they are not married. I have worked in the banking industry, and I have also worked for a government agency. I have sat amongst millionaires. I have sat amongst politicians, lawmakers, senators, all of this. I have overheard the type of conversations that they have. They do not trust you if you are not married. They don't trust you because they perceive if you're not married, you do not have the means to stay motivated, you have issues with commitment, and you have issues with dedication.
Okay, let me stop it right there. I have seen that too, and I've heard those discussions myself. I I I I don't know how to put it. I know it's stupid. You don't have to believe me, but it's true. Let's just go ahead and put it like that. It is true. I've seen it. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not dedicated, you ain't motivated, nothing like that. No. But that's how they're looking at it. They're looking at it, okay, you have a family to provide for, you're gonna be motivated and dedicated to get the job done. That's what the corporate world is looking at. That's how they're perceiving it. Not saying that it's right, but it is what it is. Now, give you a little story. I think I was like maybe 3 months, 2, 3 months with at the job that I'm at now. I swear for God, one day this guy had no tattoos. He come to work the next weekend, excuse me, the next week, over the weekend, I should say, and body full of tattoos, all up and down his neck. He got a few on his face, on his hands, his arms, everything. You know what they did? They moved him down the corporate ladder because he's not presentable for the company, if that makes sense. I don't agree with that. The man worked hard. He did what he's everything that I know of. I'm putting it like that. He was never late. He stayed late. He did his thing. He never took a day off. He barely took vacations. But they moved him down the corporate ladder. It sucks. It's stupid. It ain't right. I know. And then I saw the comments in her particular video. Some people were saying, oh, she's just saying that just so a man would pick her and marry her. Okay, that might be true. I don't know that. But what she is saying, I personally saw that myself. That's why every time I go to a company event, my wife and my daughter's coming with me. Because I know that makes me look more perceivable in the corporate eye. They know I have a family to provide for, so they'll be more quicker to give me a raise or a promotion than anyone else. Well, anyone that doesn't have a wife and kids. If you just have a wife, that looks good on you. But if you have a wife and kids, that look better on you in the corporate world. Think about what I'm saying. If you are a single man with no kids, they'll be a little hesitant. If you're a man with kids but no wife, they're gonna look at it like, what's going on? Is he that negative stereotype? I've seen it with my own two eyes. It I don't know how to explain it, but I've seen it, and it is 100% true. Take it for what you want to take it. Let's go ahead and continue.
Especially if you have children and you are not married to the child's mother, or have never been married to the child's mother, they definitely perceive you as someone who has commitment and dedication issues. And a lot of these people, they will not work with you if you are not married. Or if they do work with you, you were the very last on the list.
She is right about that part too. Very last to work with. Something must have happened with their other choices, and there you go. I can't express enough. I have seen this with my own two eyes. And let's just say you are married and have kids. What you put on social media? You see what I'm saying? What you put out there on social media, they look at that stuff too. I've seen people not get hired. I've seen people get fired on my job because of what they put on their social media. So all of these things does matter. And we can bitch and moan and say it and complain all we want. Hey, we can do that, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's not your company, so you can't make the rules. And whether we complain about it or not, that's all we can do is complain, because at the end of the day, it's not your company. Go somewhere else. That's what they're going to tell you. I've seen some people get forced into retirement. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some people get forced into getting fired, resigning, excuse me. Well, same thing. If they force you to resign, trust me, you got fired. They just made it look better on your end, so if you go get another job, you resign instead of getting fired. It looks a lot better. But anyway, so I don't know how to feel about this, because I do feel like it's wrong. But once again, I can't complain when it's not mine. I don't own the company. I work for someone else. They set their ground rules and their standards. Either I follow them or I just complain about it. You see what I'm saying? Or I just stay at the bottom of the totem pole. And yes, I do have tattoos on my body, but 95% of the time, those tattoos are covered up. You don't even see them. And no, I don't have none on my face. But at the end of the day, this is what we try to explain to people. She is right. Regardless what you're thinking about her and what she's saying, she is right. This stuff does happen in the corporate world. If you are not presentable in the company's image, they're not going to move you up the corporate ladder. They're going to keep you at the bottom or in the middle. That's it. Take it for how you want to take it. Let's continue. Got a few more seconds.
And I'm telling you this for information purposes only, not for judgment, belittling, or any of that. I just want to put y'all on game about what people in position of power feel about men who are not married in corporate America.
And there you go. You can call her pick me all you want. You can call her whatever name you want to call her. I've seen it. I can't stress that enough. I have seen it, what she is saying. Every word that she just said, I have seen it with my own two eyes. Heard it with my own two ears. Even though, like I said, the other way around. Let's just say you and your wife get a divorce. They'll try to move you down that corporate ladder, move you down it, and move somebody else up it. I have seen that stuff. Been with the company I'm with for about, 13 years, 12 years? Something like that. I forget exactly. And, woo! I've seen some crazy stuff, heard some crazy stuff. Like, for example, there was a girl that worked with us, really smart, intelligent woman, brilliant, had a great mind. But she had posted something, I'm not going to say what it is on social media, but she had posted something on her social media. The company ended up finding out about it, and they terminated her. And she was in a position of power. And she was married with kids. But because she posted something on social media, yeah, Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know those initials, NFSW, not safe for work? Yeah. Let's just put it like that. Mm-hmm. But, whoo-wee. Yeah, that's all I can say is, damn. You know, it ain't right, but it is what it is. What you gonna do? Complain about it? That's all you can do is complain. So at the end of the day, this is your boy Man Up. I'm Trunking the Deuce. Y'all stay safe out there, and please make smart decisions. Woo wee.